Hey everyone, welcome to homework 1 Oh, that is not correct. Let me go ahead and fix that. 1.19. Today we looked at our prefixes and we looked at the 10 most common prefixes in the English language. Remember, a prefix is a word or a part of a word at the beginning or before the word, such as pre, preview, prefix, right? So your job is you have the word preview. Your job is to write a sentence with a context clue that would tell people what this word means. So, we watched the movie preview to see what the movie was about before we watched it, right? So here, preview is the word. The context clue that I've given you is the movie, to see what the movie was about before we watched it. That before piece being the key point here. So, undo. I decided to undo my stitches in my knitting and take them back out to start over again. All right, here we have undo, and we are also showing that we're doing something over again, right? So that start over again piece is key to this, and on also taking them back out, right? Taking them back out tells us that we undid them. All right, redo, so the opposite. After, so let's, oh, I also misspelled, let's fix that. Okay, so let's go ahead and also complete this thought, right? So after I undid the stitches, I decided to redo the knitting in a new color and start over. Okay, again, that start over piece tells us we are redoing something. All right, disagree. Dis means apart or opposite, so the opposite of agreeing, not agreeing, right? So disagree. My mom thought that the movie was bad, but I disagreed, and I thought the movie was great. Now here, this but in the sentence signifies a change, right? So my mom thought the movie was bad, but indicates a contrast. So disagreed tells us that. Inhabit means to live in a place, right? So habit, live in. Okay, so in this case, it's the in, not the not. And so the squirrel inhabited the tree where it made its nest and lived for all of the summer. Okay, so this live piece gives us a hint about it inhabiting, and where it made its nest, we know that's its home, right? So it helps us to understand inhabited means that that's where it lived. Okay, co-regulate. So to regulate is to control something, right? So when we regulate our emotions, we're controlling our emotions, we're managing our emotions. So co-regulate means to manage something together. So we can say, my brother and I co-regulated when we were both upset about, about not getting dessert. We helped each other calm down, right? So if we co-regulated, we worked together to regulate our emotions. Transcontinental, so that means across continents, right? So if we go from one continent to another, so we can say there is a transcontinental railroad system from Europe to Asia. Right here, this showing of going from one continent to another is the clue that transcontinental is a railroad system that goes across continents. All right, submarine. Sub means under. Marine refers to the ocean or the sea, right? Marine life, marine animals. So submarine is under the ocean. So that's where we get the word submarine. So we can say the submarine plunged under the water to a depth of 1,000 kilometers. Okay, so again, that under the water piece gives us a hint that the submarine is something that can go underwater. Antidote is against. So an antidote fights against a poison, right? And so it's like a cure for a poison. So the antidote took effect quickly and fought against the poison in his system. All right, so that fighting against the poison helps to tell us that it is something that works against a poisonous or a venomous substance. And then bicycle, bi means two, so anything with bi in the front of the word, and just bi, because there's also bio, but bi refers to something that is two. So 2 cycles, right? 2 wheels is on a bicycle. And so we could say, my bicycle had 2 brand new shiny tires when suddenly I ran over a nail and one of them burst. Okay, so this 2 shiny new tires gives us an indication that a bicycle has 2 wheels as opposed to a tricycle has 3. Okay, make sure to study these vocabulary words because next week we are going to have a little quiz. All right, your code word for today is going to be inject. Inject will be our code word. In was one of those prefixes that we studied today, and inject means to actually like inject a shot, for example, or inject a vaccination is to put something inside someone's body. All right, happy homeworking and have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you on Monday.